But Zoe, they're saying that the fresh water that they used to make the ice could have provided water for like a small town.
Not just that, they've spent the whole day hosing the damn ice down with
Yeah.
water
Wow.
to
Wow.
melt
they
it.
use
Police tired of this. I thought they said they used Rizzy's pool water that he actually dipped himself in.
Where did that
So
come
they
from?
use water to create the ice, to put the ice blocks in the middle of the city,
Yeah.
just to release the album date. And then when it was over, they used water to melt it.
So okay, so
Look
look,
at something.
that's one of the that's what what the
Yeah, my
Catchphrase,
dude.
bro.
I don't know. I don't know anything.
That's one of the things I talked about. I talked about basically how, they did all of this shit and then just like that, it's over. When they first did it, right? I thought this was something that was gonna be up for a while and, they were gonna let it like just melt, like organically. But knowing this Drake, we should have known. Ain't shit organic with this.
Trust me, daddy.
So they didn't do that. And it turns out at the end, the fucking thing that they had to get out of the sculpture was at the fucking top. It makes you think like they put this shit together this way because they wanted it to happen the way that it happened. What was it? A day? Was it just a day, right? That it was
Like
up.
not even, I think. No. It was a full day.
That's
It went-
insane.
Oh,
So I guess we can expect for him to announce his stadium tour in June.
Hell
Oh.
no.
Well,
Man, look, we gonna look.
I'm being
man.
shady. I was being shady.
Why would we want that? We don't want.
Because he's the bigger artist, remember?
Yeah.
The world needs Drake.
Oh.
So if the world
they
needs
do.
Drake, everybody's going to go to his concert. So he do a stadium
Boo.
tour. It's going to sell
That
out.
shit gonna fly. That shit gonna fly.
So I was basically saying that, now that that shit is done, what the fuck did that do for you? It didn't draw anyone to music. It didn't draw anyone to any type of anticipation about what you gonna offer. All it did was you created antics for people to follow and for people to just talk about. Now it's over. So to me,
His fans are hype. Don't
Really?
discount that.
Really?
Yeah.
You talking about them kids that was there smashing that ice? I saw somebody put in the comments, which made a lot of fucking sense. They was like, the same people that's there right now, probably the same that went to the Kendrick concert.
Well, damn.
So,
No. You know what? How much you want to bet that some of the people that showed up to break the ice was at that protest at the Kendrick concert?
Boom.
oh yeah, I remember that.
That's what I was thinking.
All three of them that showed up to the G concert protest.
So here's the thing that I wanted to play, right? Now that we talked about all that, some fans are claiming that the Iceman sculpture was staged with the Toronto streamer and the guy who actually found it. They're saying that this was all put together. I don't know if it's his fans, but we're gonna watch this video. I didn't watch this video yet. But it says fans claim the Drake's Iceman sculpture was staged with Toronto streamer, which this was the guy that ended up finding it, which was, placed at the top.
Aiden Ross homeboy.
Right.
Wait, so the person that found it is a streamer?
He's a streamer.
Yeah.
Yep, a kick streamer and Aiden
Right.
Ross homeboy.
Mhm.
Yeah, and Drake paid him. Drake paid him after that.
Allegedly.
So-
No. So he paid him in stream. He gave him like 200 subs first.
No, not him. That's the guy that licked the
different
ice.
dude.
Yeah, the guy that licked the ice, he gave him the 200 subs.
What the hell is even that?
This guy is a guy that actually found what the release date. So happened to be on stream.
Guy that had the key to the car that he
No.
said he was going to drop in the ice. That's a
No,
different. God damn
different
it!
guy.
Different
Different
streamer.
guy. All different
Mhm.
streamers.
Yes.
It was staged. It was staged.
Yes, it was all
Yeah.
staged. Yes.
You done told
Yes.
me all I need to know. You just them couple details. Just some couple details right there is all I need to know. It was staged.
All right, let's play this and see what they say.
The Drake Iceman album release is
That's
complete.
the little Somalian nigga that was on top of the shit with
Yeah.
trying to set it on
Yeah.
fire and shit.
Yeah, it was him. Which also shows you that, this is staged. Here we
Top
go.
five.
He's a bitch. Oh my god.
The Drake Iceman
hey,
album
homeboy.
release is completely staged.
That's
A
how you
streamer
play
known
the
as
game.
Kishka found a mysterious
Why top
blue
five come
package
back
on
around?
top of Drake's ice sculpture in Toronto. Then got a call from Aiden Ross saying go to Drake's house immediately. So once he arrived, Drake's team basically gave him a pair of scissors, and inside the bag was the release date being May 15th for Iceman. But I'm here to tell you, this Iceman thing is completely staged. Last night, the same streamer was on top of the Iceman structure for over an hour. You're telling me that he didn't see this blue bag anywhere? After being up there for almost 2 hours, the cops then come and shut it down. Then this morning,
Okay. So the cops
Oh
shut
yeah,
it
because he
down.
was up there talking about some feds.
Yeah, feds. Yeah. So he was on top of the ice with his little stream thing and for hours. And then when you find out where the shit was actually placed, you're like, how the fuck could you not see that? You know how the ice was like kind of blue? This shit was like bright blue in one spot. You're trying to tell me y'all was on top of the ice and nobody saw? Okay.
And you see,
You could see the entire top of it.
Yeah.
He didn't see it.
He didn't see it. He didn't see it.
He sent overtime people to go to the structure, and at 12 p.m. Eastern, it was completely gated off. But guess what? The moment Kishka goes live, it opens up again, and he...
The moment
he goes live, it opens up again.
That's crazy.
Stage, performative, scripted, acting.
Wow.
Drake's an actor.
So I did hear that part. They shut it down because of like safety concerns. So they wasn't allowing people to go to it. So now what they're saying is, as soon as he went live again, they opened it back up. Is it a safety concern or not? Because if it's a safety concern and you shut it down for a couple of hours, I'm sure it didn't get safer in those fucking hours. Like the ice is only melting at this point. Like
I'm gonna tell you what it is though. Drake know he couldn't pay for that extra security for all that shit. Cause you're gonna have to pay, you're gonna have to reimburse the police for watching this shit and making sure people stay safe on this shit. And that shit was gonna take a while to melt. It's fucking 40 degrees in Canada. That shit wasn't gonna melt no time soon.
It was gonna take at least
that shit was gonna take till May 15th.
It was gonna take at least a week for it to melt for real. Cause even at night it was still like 40. It wasn't like freezing no more. So like during the day it'd be like 56 degrees. At night it's like 40, you know. So it's still gonna be like melting or whatever. But it's gonna take at least a week. But you know, his fans was so thirsty.
Oh my god. Hey, send another, please. Send another, please.
Well, again, like I told y'all, gimmicks, all gimmicks.
Thursday.
He's able to go on top of the structure, and he finds a bag. I believe that during the night, while no one was looking, someone on Drake's team put the ice bag into the ice and told him, hey, it's going to be right here.
So Kishka's working with...
That makes sense. Like I said, that same nigga was on top of the shit at one time. Like on top.
Yeah.
And they was up there. They was up there lighting fires and shit, and it was hella people at the bottom or whatever, just standing around or whatever. I seen a whole bunch of dudes, and the next thing I seen the police walking up. He was like, feds. And then they left eventually.
See, but the only thing is, how could they get the time to go slip up there and like put it up there like after the fact?
They're ninjas.
Well, because
I'm sure there was people outside the whole time.
After a certain time, it was a whole lot of police presence out there. But they could have, could have drone dropped it. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now, dog.
Drake. Exactly. The Drake ice.
Yeah, I don't know. What y'all? This just sounds
performative as fuck.
Or he gave it to him already, and he said,
I think he just told him where it was.
So here go a photo right here that says that Drake actually said this to the streamer. I guess he wrote, "I would start from the top, just saying."
But he was already up there.
So isn't that ironic that he comes out with the song called "Started from the Bottom"? We know he didn't start from the bottom, and then he tells this guy, "Hey, start from the top."
Look at this comment. Security only let him climb it. He threw the bag down and security made sure no one else grabbed it.
Exactly.
He left in the car and no one else followed him. It was all staged.
It was staged because everybody was looking at him when he dropped the bag down and he jumped down from the ice.
Yeah.
Everybody was just standing there looking at him. You mean to tell me that all those so-called fans went to fucking grab the bag to be the first one to see what was going on?
And everything.
It's mine. Tug of war, like.
And when he started running, nobody followed him. Nobody ran with him to the car. Nobody tried to see where he was going. Nothing. Everybody just stood there and looked at him.
Here's my thing though. Maybe they didn't stage it with this guy, but either way, I know they manipulated it.
Manipulation.
They did it in a way to make sure that he was the one that found, because they already knew what the setup was, right? Because the setup was for him to go over in front of Drake's house, do this whole presentation presentation on this table, show the release date, and make it this whole spectacle. That's why they did it that way, because imagine doing this and allowing anybody to find the shit. You might get somebody that find the shit that don't stream, don't do nothing. What he gonna do? He gonna tweet it? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, if you don't not a streamer or nothing, of course, if he find it, then at that point, your whole project just looks stupid. Your whole marketing campaign is dumb, because you definitely want to capitalize on these people's viewers, because guess what? At the end of the day, what has Drake been doing this whole time to survive in this battle?
Working with
using streamers.
Streamers.
Because he understands that the audience that he got is a bunch of kids who watch streams. That's his audience. Kids. So now, because streamers are looking at this like, oh shit, I could go stream over there by the ice sculpture. That's gonna get me views. So now you get their audience to watch your shit. And then now he revealing your release date to their audience. They know what the they doing, man. He's using streamers. That been his lifeline ever since he got up. Without the streamers, let's say let's say streaming wasn't a fucking thing. What the would he have done after this battle?
I don't know, but he couldn't get X fat ass up there on that ice, so he had to use somebody young and
Okay, so if streaming wasn't a thing, probably had like, what is the Twitter thing called with chat rooms? He probably would have been doing that.
Oh, Spaces?
Yeah.
Is you gonna drop a single?
Or AOL chat rooms.
He look, he knows this is why he spent all that time stalking people's streams, gifting subs, dropping shit, so everybody could be like, oh shit, Drake just dropped the sub for this, that. So everybody could go crazy on the stream.
Drake with 200! Drake, we locked into it! How?
It sounds crazy, but he out here collecting kids.
Oh my god.
What?
Hey, that's on stream.
That
is literally what he doing. He on these streams just collecting all these people kids.
You ain't said nothing wrong.
So now you got a whole bunch of kids sitting down watching your stream.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me point something out. Collecting kids. Kids don't go to clubs, so games still be mad.
You know, Game like kids though.
Oh, geez.
No, he like them a little older. He don't like kids. He like teenagers.
Allegedly.
Like dude, let it be better.
Yeah, he like teenagers. Like
I'm 19, India Love.
17.
And when he was finger banging her in the park.
No, she wasn't 19. She wasn't 19.
Oh, she was younger. That's crazy.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus Lord.
But that's what I'm saying. This is what he doing. He out here. He knows that the audience is young kids. So what can you do to be impressionable? You jump on their favorite streamer that they watch every fucking day, and you gift them a massive amount of subs. Now they looking at you like, yeah, Drake jumped on the stream and he gave him this much sub. If you support that streamer, you support that streamer and you see that streamer crying, say, oh my gosh, Drake did this. Now, you know, everybody in that chat, they love Drake.
Quick questions though. Yeah. What if Aubrey pops up in your Twitch stream and gives you 200 subs? What you gonna do?
Oh.
I ain't gonna cry. That's the first shit. But immediately, I'm gonna feel some type of way because I'm gonna know he trolling.
No, look, it's not gonna be like, oh, thank you, Drake. Then start playing 616.
They gonna report my shit after.
No,
you understand it with his
gram.
No, play Not Like Us afterwards.
No. He gonna play Meet the Grams. That's it.
Oh,
Drake gonna speak with his
Paradise.
I would literally have to. I would literally have to stop and be like, "Where you at?" Like, I don't know if you made the wrong turn.
Right.
You might want to check that out.
We're gonna play all the songs. We're gonna start at control, bitch.
All the way in that level.
Listen,
gonna hit you with the control verse. We're gonna hit you with the BT cipher. Then we're gonna hit you with the fucking what was it?
Rich Spirit Element.
No,
King
the detox one. The detox one. We're gonna hit you with that one. We're gonna hit you with
Part 4.
My
fans can't wait for me to stun you. Punk ass Chris Cole little shit.
He gonna hit you with Element, and he gonna hit you with fucking Humble and the first verse, All the Stars, and
95.
Yeah.
And then Rich Spirit. Stop playing with me before I tell you to a song.
Turn to a song.
Just a look. I
and then
look at Rich Spirit video, right? Look, a bunch of comments like update. He turned them into a song.
Yeah. And then we're gonna end with the official Part 6, the real one.
He better give y'all one so y'all can shut the fuck up.
Whatever. I don't know what he gonna try to do after this, but I stand behind what I say, that everything he doing is It's Antics.
Please go stream his shit so y'all can stop crying.
Yeah, please, we're asking you to, like, we're begging
Right.
you, go
Listen,
stream the
and
music.
that shit better not fall off in the first 2 weeks, bro.
They're not.
You know he got the type of fans that'll replay that shit and keep.
Yeah, they're gonna boost it regardless. They're gonna play it and
Well,
they
well,
sleep.
no,
They're gonna turn it all the way
boost
down.
it for like that for them first week sales, but after that,
So my
'cause they did this shit.
prediction
They
is
did it with the damn sexy songs for me. They did that, and then it fell off.
my prediction is he will probably do like 3 something the first week, and depending on how they rate the album, like his fans gonna convince themselves that it's good regardless. But it's like a lot of his like casual fans who also hip hop fans don't like it. I see it dropping by like half the second week. But if a lot of his fans like the album or they can tolerate it, he'll probably do like maybe a little less the second week. So maybe like 3 the first week and then like 2 something the second week if it's good, or maybe a little over 100 if it's not good. Because his fans are gonna put it on repeat, turn up volume all the way down so he can get the streams up.
Yeah.
Ain't that something?
For y'all that,
Oh my God.
for y'all that was asking about the water, I just saw this, the ice being melted by water. So they literally taking like the damn fire trucks and spraying that shit down with the hose. They hosing down this shit with water. Water all over the damn city. Look at this shit.
A waste.
Right.
Waste.
But they are fucking antics.
He's just as bad as AI.
Look at this. Look at all that water they're using to melt this shit. Look at it.
Right. No, because
Lord have
he
mercy.
took over a whole parking lot, bro. Like, do you know how much money niggas is losing from that goddamn parking lot to have
No,
this
they
fucking
hate this
raggedy ass ice sculpture there? You're not
Crazy.
only inconveniencing a business, you're also inconveniencing people that
people,
probably
yep.
also used to park at that park. They gotta find somewhere else.
Whoever
It's inconvenient as fuck.
Whoever's in charge of this marketing campaign, y'all are trash. So I would just like to say, here at Big Soap Marketing LLC, if you need ideas for an album rollout, just call us 1-800-Drake, and we can help you. With your,
I would sue
just
for my
call us.
water pressure being low. Cause what is this?
That's who.
Yeah, I would sue. He like to sue. I can't sue.
Got a point.
You better not sue him.
I was
He ain't gonna pay. He ain't gonna pay you. His money tied up in that album and that damn appeal with UMG. His lawyer grandkids are gonna have the school paid for.
Fucking with my money is like playing my emotions. Yes. It's a principality.
Don't play with me.
If don't stream the album, I'm unsubscribing.
It's fun to do bad things.
Take off the shirt, now take off the dope, take off the Birkin bag. Take all that designer bullshit off, and what do you have?